I think that's what we had to do today. There were several situations where they could have caved and given us something, but they made great plays defensively. Obviously, you know, their starting pitching was outstanding today. Mirande came in and did an unbelievable job for them. They didn't give us anything. We had to go out and get it, and our kids did. And, you know, when you talk about this guy leaving his feet twice, the ball missing his glove by this much, which really would have changed the game. Jerron, similar play in the outfield, he's just going, you know, maybe it's not our day, but our kids just would not give in. They wouldn't give up. They kept attacking the game, and, you know, sometimes it comes down to one swing, and that's, you know, Vic really wanted to swing. We were talking about bunting in that last AB, and then Gion comes up and says, hey, how do we feel about giving him a strike versus moving him right here? And he asked, you know, Nick what he wanted to do. He said, hey, just give me a strike. And, boy, he made the most of that. So it's a great win for our program. We keep moving this thing forward, but the job's not over. Tomorrow's a huge day. I would be absolutely shocked out of my mind if our kids don't show up tomorrow and give us the same kind of effort they gave today.
Nick, obviously, did you want to bunt?
No, especially not versus a lefty. And so I was just glad he gave me the opportunity to swing.
What'd you hit?
A fastball.
Nick, I saw you look into the dugout a long time, and then they made the pitching change. Did anything change in between what you were given at that point and then when they brought in the pitcher?
Yeah, we had the bunt on with Mirande, and then, you know, that's when Coach Minjian came over there and asked, what do you think about giving me a strike? And we changed it up.
Did you have to remind them of what you did to Florida back in the tournament? You hit one out.
Well, I was actually off Mirande, so and I remember I'm over 2 with 2 strikeouts before today off Rodriguez, and so I was just really focused and just trying to get the pitcher in the zone early in the count.
Can you remember the last time you hit a walk-off home run at any level of baseball?
I think it was with Post 34 against the other Tuscaloosa team, and it was I don't even know.
Just for the record, I played on Post 34 also. I want to make that known.
Nick, so you were 16, 15, 17?
I was 16.
Nick, you said you were 0 for 2 against Rodriguez. You remember the last time you hit a walk-off. Do you know that when you go to the plate, or is that just somebody telling you that?
No, I knew who he was, and you know, I guess I faced him the first time at home on Sunday, and he struck me out, and he's got some great pitches, and he's a really good pitcher, so I really just want to be aggressive early in the count, and he struck me out again at the SEC tournament.
Nick, just right before you, Parks getting on base, that had hit all day. What was the mood like in the dugout before you guys went out? Did you guys talk to each other at all? Was it?
We were just really focused, and like you say, you got to beat Florida, and we were just trying to make the most of every opportunity. They weren't going to give us anything.
John, you talk about Parks that struggled all day, struck out twice, I think, looking both times, and come through with a hit there in the ninth.
Yeah, he's going to give you everything he has. You just really get the feeling that he's going to put together a great AB there. You don't know he's going to get hit, but you know he's going to do everything he can. In fact, I think earlier, you know, a ball almost hit him.
Yeah.
So he almost, you know, got on that way, but you know he's going to give you quality at bat. I think as the game went on, you know, Whitson was just dominant. I mean, you can ask these guys. I don't know if it's cutter, slider, or whatever, but it was missing our barrels, and we just couldn't create rhythm against him. But they hung in there, kept fighting, and found a way.
Caleb, you entered the game, the 4th inning there, probably longest in the season here, against a very balanced orders. What were you trying to accomplish?
Just get out and throw strikes. You know, that's what you have to do against this Florida lineup. You have to, you know, find the strikes on you. If you start walking people, they start getting in rhythms, and that's when they really hurt you. You know, that we've seen in the past in some big game situations. And you know, I came in and developed a changeup actually about last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that, just to bring in for the postseason, and that it really helps with those left-handed hitters for me because you know, at the beginning of the year I really struggled against them, and then so now I have 2 pitchers that run away from them. We can really keep them off balance, and that's just a big key for me.
Caleb, talk about the top of the ninth, Zunino, I think it was. Zunino, somebody got a double anyway, and so you got it was Smith. You got Zunino to ground out. I mean, what's going through your head when you got to get, you know?
Well, you know, we were down 3-2 at the time, and I knew that if I kept the game right there at 3-2, then I knew we had a chance, you know, to come back in the bottom of the ninth. And of course, Nick made up for that, and we did. And you know, that's just what me, Coach Thompson, and Coach Cohen all talked about. We just got to keep it right there, just keep us within striking distance, and that was the game plan all the way through. And defense played great behind me today. Biggie called pitches great behind the plate for me, and just great overall.